let's get to brass tacks here. So, got some stuff here I want to talk about, but I want to tell you about some changes I made. Trying to keep busy, trying to keep the service calls coming in. You know, for a while I had my service rates, my diagnostic fee that covered my first half hour on the site, on the job site, at $189. I lowered it to $159, and now I think I'm going to put it at $129 for the time being, and see if we can get more people to retain my services, because I know some of the guys in town are really lowballing stuff, and they're getting their foot in the door. So yeah, I'm going to keep it at $129 for now, and then probably once the summer hits, I'll get back up to where I should be. But I don't think the $30 is going to kill me too much. But hope everybody's doing good out there, staying busy. I am getting more work coming in. I love to be getting more replacement jobs, but we haven't had a winter over here. And sorry, I'm fighting a little bit of a cold if I sound kind of weird. We haven't got a winter at all. I mean, we literally have had no winter. And things finally look to switch maybe by next weekend, but it's getting so late in the winter now that those people that were going to purchase a new furnace or a new heat pump or upgrade their systems just may not do it because we're getting too close to the end of winter. Head towards the middle of February here pretty soon. So I hope everybody's getting work out there. I hope everybody is staying positive. I know in the East Coast, you guys have had a much colder winter, even though it's warming up over there now. But you probably had more of a steady weather-induced type work. We haven't had any weather-induced type work here. It's been just kind of stand pat with whatever we have had. I know the people that are working out in Colorado, Utah, places that are normally cold and snowy are suffering, and I'm sure their work is down quite a bit. So hopefully that changes. So if you watched my last video, I went back out to a package unit, did some repairs, put some sequencers in it, and then installed a new thermostat for the customer. And she wants to get a quote on replacement, so I'm working on getting her a quote for replacement. So not going to name names here, of course, but I went to my distributor, and they gave me some pricing on a Goodman. And the reason I chose the Goodman is because the supply and the returns line up on the proper sides, and the sizes actually aren't too far off from the existing ream that's there. I got a quote for a ream, and I'm not going to do the ream. I don't know where they got that price. It was like $6,500, and we'll get to that in a second, but it was like $6,500 for a 3.5 ton package heat pump. That's ridiculous. And speaking of ridiculous, so here I got the pricing for my local distributor on the Goodman, and it's for a GPHH 34231. It's a 13.4 SEER basic unit, 3.5 ton R32 package heat pump. They quoted me $6,247.50. On top of that, they want to charge me freight of $650. So they expect me to spend $6,897.50 on a 3.5 ton package heat pump. That's the lowest SEER you can get. It ain't gonna happen. So I went on a site called HVACdirect.com, and same exact unit. I think the only difference is that they badge it ACIQ, but same exact model number, same size, same everything. $3,278.60. So my local distributor, who I should be getting top tier pricing from with freight, wants $6,897.50, and I can go on some online HVAC site that will sell to anybody, and it's $3,278.60, less than half the cost. So I'm not even going to go back to my distributor and say anything. I'm just going to, if I get the job, I'm just going to order it from this place. It looks like it ships out in 3 days from there, so I'd probably have it in a week or 10 days. It wouldn't really matter because their existing system works. But just getting crazy out there. I don't know if they're screwing me or why the price is so high on that. But yeah, here, let me give you the model number again, so some of you guys can look it up. Maybe you can tell me what you would get it for. Obviously, everybody's going to get the same off this, but look up your local distributor and tell me what you're getting it for. It's a GP, as in Pete, HH 34231. It's a 3.5 ton R32 package heat pump, Goodman, or it could be rebadged something else, but just ridiculous. And you know, that's not acceptable for my local. I might send them an email, a nice one, and just say, hey, what's the discrepancy here? Because I can find this thing online for less than half of what you're trying to sell it to me for. You know, it's kind of like the small consumables that I buy now. I just go to Home Depot because I know I can get them cheaper, or I go on Amazon and get them cheaper than what my wholesaler can get them for, which is crazy. So I don't know if they're screwing me. I don't know what's going on there, but work is picking up, service is picking up. Installations they will be coming in. We're gonna get some colder weather, and you know, once people start filing their taxes, getting their tax refunds back, things usually start picking up pretty good in March. So I'm happy about that. Get over this little cold I got going on here, and quit babbling. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys are checking out the shorts. I got some informative ones about how customers out there are trying to get screwed, so check those out if you haven't watched it yet. And I'll continue to have more of that stuff. I got a lot going on up here, so I'll probably keep talking. So thanks for watching.